Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a Hurricane Dorian update Wednesday, August 28th, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, 2019. Let's check the latest models showing Hurricane Dorian making landfall Sunday evening at Palm Beach as a CAT4 hurricane. Look at the width of this gust region, as wide as the state. Florida governor declares state of emergency as Hurricane Dorian moves north. This was updated 8:30 Eastern. Tropical storm Dorian officially became Hurricane Dorian on Wednesday. Its sustained winds topping 80 miles per hour, hitting Puerto Rico and St. Thomas and the Virgin Islands before heading northwest. Forecasters are now warning the storm will strengthen into a dangerous CAT3 hurricane as it nears the mainland. Dorian is moving towards the northwest, 13 miles per hour, and we'll check the current track from the U.S. Hurricane Center at NOAA. You can see making landfall in their model pretty much where we picked it last night, which would be the Daytona area, but this track has now moved south. Wednesday, August 28th at 8 p.m., advisory 18A, maximum sustained winds at 80. You can see it here far north of Puerto Rico. Going to miss the Dominican Republic completely at this point, thankfully. So those people are out of harm's way. Key message for Dorian coming out. Dangerous winds will continue in the Virgin Islands, Culebra, Vieques, and portions of Puerto Rico during the next few hours. Heavy rainfall over portions of Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands could produce flash flooding through Thursday morning, especially Marshall Islands. The risk of dangerous storm surge and hurricane force winds later this week and this weekend continue to increase in the central and northwestern Bahamas and along the Florida East Coast. Although it's too soon to determine where the hazards will occur, residents in these areas should ensure they have their hurricane plan in place. Do not get stuck in Miami. Now, according to the Safford-Simpson scale, we're going to see CAT4 starts at 130 to 156. And you can see the gust ranges in here. Pretty significant in the CAT4 range up in this northeast quadrant. So let's watch how this storm progresses. Here's the current position just north of Puerto Rico, and this is Tropical Storm Erin up here, which is going to be moving up towards Nova Scotia. And you can see that as Hurricane Dorian comes over into this warm water here, it rapidly intensifies. I'm just going to play it through for you guys so you can see the current European model, what it's showing. So sometime Saturday morning, it's going to be approaching the Bahamas here. And it just continues to grow and grow. I'll just blow this up a little bit. And we'll just pause it right here. Midday Sunday, it's going to be offshore here of Boca Raton. And sitting just right at CAT3 at this point. Pretty solid CAT3 according to the models. Which means Marsh Harbor is going to be decimated if these models are true. It's going to come right through Marsh Harbor here and decimate that region. Let's continue the model through. And you'll see somewhere between Port St. Lucie and Boca is landfall here. And then according to the models, that's Monday morning, straight across the state, and it's going to break down a little bit. It's going to weaken. but not before, of course, it's going to enter the Gulf, which is amazingly warm at the end of August, beginning of September. And this storm is going to re-strengthen and could be a doozy coming up right here Wednesday afternoon, again, re-strengthening to CAT4. So this is the worst case scenario. CAT4 landfall somewhere near Boca, straight across southern Florida, exiting somewhere near Cape Coral, and then making landfall there near Pensacola on the tip in Mobile. And that will be through Thursday, because landfall is Thursday morning here according to this model here in the Gulf. So there's your current European model scenarios. If you live in southern Florida, make a plan. If you live in the Panhandle here in Mobile, make a plan. You'll have enough time once it's coming across here to get out of this region. But if you're in the tip here, Miami or the Keys, and this gets cut off, there may be no way to get out. So just a heads up. According to the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale, Hurricane Dorian is going to make landfall twice as potentially a CAT4 storm. First on the east coast of Florida, Sunday morning. Monday morning, north of Miami. And then on the Panhandle, Thursday morning. Both potentially CAT4. Be safe, everyone.